Do you know what is the best thing about social media? You can track almost every single detail through social media metrics. Then, what is the tough thing about social media? You can track almost every single detail through social media metrics. Tracking all these, every single detail, is a waste of time. So, what are the most crucial social media metrics that you have to track in 2022? Let's dive in. Now, what are these social media metrics? Social media metrics are the data points that show you how well your social media strategy is performing. This helps you to understand everything from how many people see your content all the way through to how much money you can earn from your strategy. These social media metrics are like the building blocks of your improvement and your growth. So why tracking these social media metrics, these data points is important? This tells you whether your content strategy is working or not, or how you can improve it further. They show you how much effort and money you are spending and how much you are getting in return. Without metrics, you have no way to understand what's happening with your business in the social sphere. You can't create an informed strategy. You can't tie your social media effort to real business goals or prove your success. And you can spot downward trends that might require a change in strategy. If you go to the Creator Hub or Content Creator Studio or wherever the place that gives information about these metrics or this data, you will see that it shows you lots of information. You can't keep track of all these data types. You have to find the best metrics that suits to your business and your business strategy. So the first social media metrics that you have to keep track is reach. Reach is simply the number of people who see your content. It is a good idea to keep track on average reach and reach of each post, so you can create more content around the post that get more reach. A valuable thing of this metric is to look at what percentage of your reach is made up of followers or non-followers. If a lot of non-followers are seeing your content, that means it's been shared or doing well in the algorithm. The second metric is audience growth rate. Audience growth rate measures how many new followers, how many new subscribers your brand get through the social media around a certain amount of time. It is not easy to count each and every new followers. In some cases, it gives us a percentage of total audience. When you're just starting out, getting 10 or 100 new followers in a month can give you a high growth rate. But once you have a larger existing audience, you need to more new followers to maintain that momentum. Then the third metric is engagement rate. Engagement rate measures how many engagement like comments and sharing your content get as a percentage of total audience. How you define audience may vary. You might want to calculate engagement relative to your number of followers or subscribers. But remember that not all your followers and subscribers will see each post. And plus, you might get engagement from the people who don't follow you. The fourth metric is CTR, click-through rate. This measures how often people click on a link in your post or video to get additional content, additional information about your brand. This can be anything, a blog post, an online store, or another video. CTR gives you sense of how many people saw your social content and wanted to know more. It's a good indicator of how well your social content promotes your offering. Then the fifth metric is CPM rate, cost per thousand impressions. This CPM rate is exactly what it sounds like. It's the cost that you have to pay for 1,000 impressions in social media ads. Actually, this CPM rate is about views, not about actions, and you don't have to do anything with this rate. This CPM rate is basically related with the niche you select. If you select a niche around business, technology, or fashion, then you may see a high CPM rate. And if you select a niche around lifestyle, meditation, or study materials, then you may see a low CPM rate. So those are the 5 most crucial social media matrices that you have to keep track on at the beginning. With the time, you can learn about all the other matrices. You don't have to learn all these things at once, and it could be overwhelming, and there are a lot of other things to do at the beginning than keep tracking all of these things. So I hope this video will help you. Let's meet with another video. Have a wonderful weekend.